So how do you start to recognize these situations? You kind of cause the problem. You cause the interaction. You cause them to start talking, or you ask questions directly that will let you know if these things are in play. I mean, it's not that difficult to ask, well, how much do you owe on the house? As if we didn't already know. But sometimes we don't know. So how much do you owe on the house? Just flat out ask them. What are you going to do with the money? You might say it's none of my business, but if you don't mind, do you have any plans you'd like to share with what you're going to do with this money? It's a lot of money. You're going to be kind of set for a while. Good for you. What are you going to do? You're going to take a trip or go on a vacation, or what are you planning? They'll open up. Get them to open up. Now, if they're older, because one of the biggest objections to people carrying paper or seller financing you when they're older is that they're not going to live long enough to get the payments. Once we establish they don't really need the money, then we can start to talk about a legacy for the children. And then we can start to ask about, well, what kind of kids are they? Do you think they'll be good stewards of the money, or do you care once, some people think, well, when I die, it's their money. Whatever they do with it, they do with it. Other people think, if I die, I don't want them blowing this money. I worked too hard for it. I hope they don't blow it, or I'm afraid they'll blow it. Some people even tell me, I don't want to give it to my children. They'll just blow it. There's the key. I can show them how we can get the money to these children where they can't blow it. They might be able to blow it 1 month at a time, but they'll be blowing it for 25 years. So open up conversations. Start to talk to people. Become their friend. Get the conversation going. Get them to open up. And this is how we start finding out, feeling around, sniffing around to see if they might be primed for a seller financed offer. You get good at it, you'll be surprised at how many people will say yes. One of the biggest mistakes I've made in my house flipping adventure is because I had so much private money, I forgot to ask the owners anymore for the money. I was so satisfied with having private money that for years I forgot to even ask the owners if they would seller finance me. At worst, I should have asked them if they would seller finance me at an interest rate lower than my private lenders were offering me, and just take the pot shot just to see. But I got so comfortable with the way I was doing things that I forgot for a long time to even ask sellers to finance me. When I started back up again, sellers started financing me. You don't get what you don't ask for. Remember to at least try that offer before you move on to an all-cash offer.